Good morning. I'm checking real. There we go. Always check. All right, your My Board minute for July 8th. This is actually from about 6:30 this morning. The sections, let's see, 1, 8, 9, 34. The 40-mile radius is up, which is good. Everything is up. The activity slowed down yesterday, which is interesting. But I think that's also a lot of houses were in that transition. Everybody's getting ready for the Friday and the Saturday, then open house today, Sunday. So big day today. We'll see what happens by Tuesday. So mediocre activity, but good. It's always good to see it going up. Remember, we're at 62, 34, 40-mile radius covers most of my bore. You know, we're probably not going to be happy till we hit about 8,000. That means we have a really strong market to handle the influx of people who want to move to the city. So be creative. You got equity and you want to move to a new home, give me a call, 601-0115. Other than that, let's see. A little minute right there. It's your quick My Board. Have a great day. I'm now going to move into another geek moment. I'm trying to come up with a good title so that way I can have the same thing. So if you have some ideas, hey, let me know. I want to talk a little bit about what I'm trying to do for my Geek, because why not? That's what my whole purpose, right? But let's have fun. Brought to you by the word of the day, autodidact, a person who has learned a subject without the benefit of a teacher or formal education, a self-taught person, basically a jack of all trades. If you look at most jack of all trades, which I think most of us are, I mean, look at it, but that's what you're doing, right? You can say you're an autodidact, but it also means you have a high level of knowledge of that area. I'm still striving for that. Oh, look at that. Facebook agrees. What I'm going to do from July 27th to August 27th, I would like to do, I'll find a way to combine this. This is not going to be hard to do. I'm going to be taking so many pictures at Gen Con. I'll gladly say, well, for every so many pictures, I'm going to donate one lunch and learn or something like that. So what I plan to do is try to have 4, if I can, 1 a week, so I can spread it out, because I am in real estate. So even though I do a lot of things, real estate would, if I'm needed at a property, I'm sorry, I'm needed at the property. Oh, I forgot my title. It's actually called Lunch on Us. I found a few caterers that might even do it for free, but some of them are giving me a really great deal so I can handle different sizes. But essentially a lunch and learn, we cover just so many topics. I mean, I've been doing so many different things since 1985. You know, we'll find something. If you just want to break from work, but you don't want your employees to feel like they can't enjoy work, there's a lot of things that we can do to help clear up things. You know, how to manage their goals, how to achieve some goals, how to actually align up their goals, so maybe you only have a goal that is doing most of the work for you. So a lot of times it's just retooling, and you'll make them excited about their job if they need to be, because sometimes the worst thing you can have is a nice, fun, energetic session, and then they go back to work and nobody does anything that they just went through, and all they can remember is, this isn't fun. So we have to be careful of how much fun we have, but don't worry, we have lots of fun if you need it. But apartment to home ownership, this is really good for apartment complexes. Try to teach people how important it is to stay on time with your rent payment. First-time home buyers, that's a great little one. Market changes, laws change, so it's always nice to have, here's what to expect if you're a buyer, especially with this particular market. Mortgage, real estate questions and answers. I can get somebody from the mortgage industry to show up with me, and we'll just have an open table discussion and try to bring up people to speed of what's going on in the market, is keep you as up to date as possible. A laptop luncheon. This is kind of a new thing I'm going to try. If we can do things like, if you want to have a company seminar on how to run GIMP or some other open source, well, let's come over and show you how to do the basics, and I can answer questions. Just as long as it's the basics. I'm still learning. That's the whole point of open source. I'm still learning. I'm not a pro, but sometimes it's nice to actually look at somebody and go, why is it doing this? All right, now the laugh and learn. Well, I used to be a clown, so let me help you make some basic balloon animals. I'm a theater major. I didn't stay with it. I went to another career, but I learned so much in theater. So, improv, the improv skill, wow, you can do that for fun. You can actually, that's great for your sales force. It's one of the best, it's one of the most amazing things you can do for your sales force, and they will continue to do it on their own. So, you can't beat that. The ASK-A-GINN team, how does he like to put this? Philosophical, theoretical, astrophysics. Yeah, that's my son's idea. And we'll have to explain that later. And then absolute insane. Doesn't make any sense. It's called Dadaism. It's from the World War I era. But it's a debate on how to just, and we can have a lot of fun. There, your employees, the staff actually get up and get involved. That requires a little bit larger group of people, though. For me, let's see, give you up to date. I have been basically, if it dealt with communication, which I did basically professional communication. There's no other word but basically for me to put to it. But everybody just says sales, and that's not quite. A sale is the receipt. Remember that. The sale is a receipt. What you do is communicate and educate to get to the sale. That's the whole point. I've been doing that since 1985, so it's fun. The boss, otherwise known as my wife, and that's all you'll need to know, or honey. Well over a decade in the apartment world, I think. It's been a rough few. It's been a rough decade and a half. But the HUD rules, apartments. She's still doing it right now. She's up in the masters, so I can't think of it. If you have somebody you want help understand the what's a lease, how important it is. I mean, let's talk to her. I mean, she knows what she's doing. My son Calvinator, digital sculpting. That'd be a great laptop luncheon if you guys download Blender. And then also the philosophical debate. He actually wants to get into public speaking too, so I'm going to encourage that. And my daughter, who's not quite old enough to even care about what she wants to do yet, which is awesome. I still love that age. But she's really good at Critter, which is like Bob Ross digital, so it's wonderful. And the lunch part, simple. If it's a small office, if it's something we can deliver, let me pick it up. I'll just deliver some pizza, or it doesn't matter. I'm on a diet, so don't worry about me. If we need to order something special, we can. We'll try to keep it small, maybe something we can eat on plates while we do it. A medium-sized room, we're going to have to build in some time and probably have it catered, the cafe line type of style, so you're going to need some time for that. And the large room, logistics, we'll have to determine that. And I need to start wrapping up. Here's some little things I've been making. I'm having fun learning GIMP, so I made all these on GIMP. Some of these on my laptop while I was at work, so it's actually very, 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 very down here. GIMP. Wonderful program. Download it today. Lunch and learn, rent payment and mortgage payment, myths and rumors, facts about the real estate market, record keeping, so that way you can survive the underwriting process. Communication series, point of view course. We actually try to do all three of these so we can actually take a month or a quarter, whatever you want to do. Communication, and it's not just a script. Listening, you have to use questions so you don't just talk to people. And then the improv is thinking on your feet. And the laugh and learn is pretty simple. Anything I have to help you out. I mean, we're talking juggling, balloon animals, the improv, having fun, where we actually make games. You can make team games out of it. It's just to make people laugh. There's no other way. That's just it. The ASK-A-GINN team, my son, courage. Having a kid tell you what it felt like to stand up to bullies, how to face failure, fear of the unknown. So having us both talk about that this trip that we're going on, I think it's cool. So I think you can see here. I know what, and I'll wrap it up with, if you need me, boom, boom, boom. Think all agents are the same. Think again. I still love that one, even though my car is. For all your real estate questions, remember, ask today, ask now, ask again. 601-0115, email dgin@callcarpenter. My website's just for people to search on. I don't really use it that much. I do a lot on the Facebook, the ASK-A-GINN team, Twitter. All right. Just under 10 minutes. All right. Everybody have a great Sunday. If you're going to open houses, hope you find a beautiful house. Other than that, talk to you soon.